Now we are back in Canva, okay? And we're going to create our flyer. Our digital flyer can be used either way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up here. I've already typed it in. As you can see, put flyer up there. Okay. Now, here's what I want you to notice. I put this in earlier and I chose a salon flyer. Now look what the AI has done. Salon flyer, salon flyer, salon flyer, salon flyer. All of these are salon, okay? So you can look through. This one's cool, all right? That one's cool right there. That's nice. Only one picture though. I would like more pictures. Scroll down, look, you have a price list, different salon lists here, all this good stuff. Scroll down, look, here's something interesting. Here's something. Got 3 pictures on this one. Got some good stuff here. Okay. Great as a basis to build on. Okay. Now, I found one for us. It looks similar to this one right here. It looks similar to that. But so this is going to be our template. Okay. Now, I like this template for a few reasons. Number one, uh, it's got pictures here for us. Visuals are already always great on this. And I like this little smooth black, looks like little waves or something going on there, maybe some satin or something. I don't know what it is, but I like that background. Now, it doesn't pop as much as I want it to yet, but we're going to work on that part. The main thing is we have the infrastructure and the pieces of the puzzle here to go ahead and make this right. Okay, so now, let's look at what we're going to do here. Number one, click on this, okay? Just double click on it. It'll highlight everything just like that. I would like to see this. Okay, it is bolded. Okay, it was bold. Let's see here. Okay, so let's put our name, okay, here. All right, and it's not a hair salon. We are a barber shop. Okay. Services, I like that because it describes what we're looking at here, but I'm gonna move it out of the way a little bit because I am about to make this, double click this, and we want to make this bigger. Now, if you go right up here, this allows you to make it one beat at a time, okay? And you can do that, or you can come here and let's say you can put in what you think it might be. And that's what I wanted to be right there, that 81, was it 81.5? Okay, so now I'm dragging this up. Now look at the 3 lines here. The 3 lines let you know that that is centered properly, okay? So that looks about right size that I wanted, okay? This, let's see, can we bold this? Oh, that looks better. Okay, I want that as large as the name. Okay, I want to span the whole length of the name so that you can see exactly what we do. Okay, so let's see. Boom, that looks great. Okay, so now, all right, now I'm gonna come back to this. Now, I like this black, but you know what goes great on black? Gold. Okay, gold. And I feel like gold would make this pop more because this is a more of a high-end shop. So we want something that's going to pop. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to take this and change the color. Now here, it's a text color right here. Okay, click on that. Come down to here. Gonna click gold. There's 2 versions. That's more of a yellow. I want to gold. Give it that rich look because I'm gonna hit them pockets. Okay, so now we got that. Let's look at what it looks like. Oh, that's much better, much better, much better. Okay, so now I like that. This is looking good. Okay, now this down here, book an appointment now. Now, this is like a button. Okay, button really won't have a need on a flyer, but that I get what they're doing to book an appointment. Boom, here's your information right here. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you something else this could be used for, and you can. We're gonna do one later. You might want to use it. A landing page, okay? Because with the landing page, we can actually activate this button right here, and that button, if you click it, is going to take you to your, email or phone number or whatever you want to put in there. Okay, now we do need to change the information. Let's see. Okay, put our information in. Okay. And we're going to leave this at anywhere because we're building a mock flyer here. Time, I would put mine as 9, and I'm not going to 9. I'm going to do 9 to 7. Okay, I like to have a life also. All right, and now, okay, so now we have some of the basics down. Let's get rid of this. That's not really going to help us at this point. Okay, now it didn't take that is the text. Okay, so now we took both out. All right. Now, I'm liking this. That pops it out a little more, but we need a little bit more pop in here. So let's go get us some pop. Okay, so now I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna find the shape, okay? I like both of these, okay? So you know what? Let's go a little further. No, that's something else. Okay, so let's start with this one, all right? Now, this is how I use these shapes, right? I want about that much of this thing showing, but I need it a little bigger. All right, so I'm gonna say about right there. And you can drag this in like that, cover up some of that. Okay. So now I like that. Okay, so now let's make it come alive. Now I wanted this color right here, right? So boom, go here. I'm gonna click color because this is the color of the shape. This now good thing about Canva is it saves it over here because I use this, it saved that color right here for me so I can match it well. Okay. Now it's two things you can do. Okay. Now I like it about right there, but that's a little bit too bright. Okay, because it doesn't match this. It looks more like a yellow than a gold. Okay, so I'm gonna click on this. Then I'm gonna go here. Where is the three dots? Three dots right here where it says more. Click that. Come here to transparency. Looks like it's fading here. That's what the icon is. Click on that. And let's drag that to about 60-ish. Boom, 60. Click off of it. Now, I like that. Okay, now that we have it correctly done, click on this and just simply go here and duplicate it. And then you're going to drag that down. Okay, now we can have it like this. Notice with this, it leaves a little indentation there, or you could drag it back like we have it up here. Notice the lines, notice the little purple lines. That lets me know it's lining up properly. I'm going to take it down to about right here. So that syncs up. Click off of it. Boom. Just those little things like that make a big difference in the visuals, okay? So now it's pointing at our main subject here, which is the barbershop, and our location so they can get to us, okay? So now these, let me explain this to you a little bit. Now, if you click on this, I'm going to delete this picture. Notice this behind it. Now, I'm going to go over here to upload so we can find our pictures, all right? Now, if I were to do this, I could click on this. That picture pops up here. I drag it there like that, and it drops it in. Now, here's why I don't really like that, because I don't have full control. Notice it's cutting off this area right here. And because it has that fade to it, that little glow around it, it's not going to make it look too good. So I'm going to undo that. Okay, let's pull this guy down here, right? I'm gonna click on this and let me just delete that, okay? Because I want this to be bigger anyway. All right, not that big, but bigger. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna shrink it down, try to find my right size, about right there. I kind of like that. I think that might work. Okay, so I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna close this in. Now, I'm not gonna go all the way because we still want to blur this little nice little glow around them to stay there. Okay, so that's about the size that I'm looking for, right about there. Okay, so now I'm just move this out of the way, move it up under here. We're going to leave it for later because we're going to size it just right, but I'm feeling my way through here. Now that we know the size that we think we want, we're going to do the same thing here. Take this one off, and let's drop another picture up here. So we can drop her because you have extra space on this side, so to kind of match up. Okay, so I'm gonna notice what I'm doing. I'm gonna drag this to right up here. See the top of this corner? I want it to land right into that top left corner. I'm gonna grab it, and when the lights, oh, there we go. See that purple line? That's what lets me know it's ready. I'm gonna drag it from this corner, drag. Now what I'm looking for is this down here. See that area? I want to drag it so that it matches that. Now we know the sizing is good. I'm going to drag this over. Okay. Look, notice, see the blur coming out right there? I want to stop it right there so I know it's the same size. Now I'm going to drag it over and I'm going to look for that center purple line that you see right there. So now I know it's lined up properly. Let that go. Now we have that. Same thing down here. Hit it, delete. Okay. And we're going to go for this guy right here. I'm still going to size him up the same way, right? Now doesn't have all this. He doesn't have an issue with extra on either side. So I'm gonna just pull him down like this, right? Now, what I'm looking for, so everything kind of matches, is this. I want this amount of space to be this amount of space right here. So I'm gonna drag this over, give it about right there, slide it to the edge. Now we have that. I'll pull this. Notice as soon as I pull it over, it syncs up with the little purple dotted line. Got that. All right. Same thing here. Click on it, delete it. Click on it, delete it. And let's go here. And we're going to use this guy. Okay. And I'm going to go here, sync it up. All right. Drag it down, drag it down. Okay. The bottom is good. See that extra under there? Lock it in. All right. Now I have to pull it from this side because this is the extra. This is the side that has the extra on it. So I'm gonna slide this over. Boom, bam. It syncs it up. Let's see. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, I'm matching. And now I'm gonna drag this over. Now what I'm looking to do is make a purple line come up from here to here so I know that they're about the same length. Notice, boom, it did. And not only did it pop up there, it popped up here and here. So now I know I'm synced up on both sides. Click here. All right. Now this is, let's slide this under this guy here. Let's rename it. This is a taper. Okay. Now you can also shrink that down like this. Click it here. Make sure it matches. There we go. Okay. Hey, let's put this here. Let's make sure it's synced up here. Okay. Okay. So now look at the difference that we are making in this. Much progress, much progress. I would drag this down just a tinch. Make sure this matches it. Boom, it does. Okay. So now let's go get our, but you know what? Before we do this, I'm gonna put this QR code right here in this space, right? That way the code will be large enough that people can use it. You can turn this into a flyer if you like to. When there's a flyer, you can turn it into a actual physical flyer. We're going to use it as a digital flyer, but it can be used as both. And Canva even has a way for you to just buy it straight from them if you want to. Okay, so let's go. All right, so before we do this though, I'm going to go here and get a box. Okay, that looks like one right there. Boom. Now we got a box. I'm going to bring this box down. I'm trying to lock it in between these four right here. Okay, that looks about right. Now, I don't want that color. I want this color, right? So how we get that color? We click on this, go back to the goal that it saved for us, right? And then remember, we didn't use the bright. We dulled it down a little bit by going to transparency. And this, we moved down to 60, like that. Okay. Ooh, I like that little piece in there like that. Okay. So now we have that. All right. Click off of it. Okay. So now we have that. So now let's go back to uploads. Now we're going to click on this and we're going to size this down. Because the reason I did that is because studies show that the person's eye goes to yellow gold first, right? So now we have that puppy centered right there in the middle with the information, right? Now services have just been sitting up here, so we can either put that down here, put that up here. You know, you can leave, you can take it off if you don't want it on there. We know what it is. Okay. Yeah, that's even cleaner. Okay. Now, I might want to do something about writing here and writing here just to give it a little space. Let's see if we can find something before we close this out. Okay. So, shapes. Hold up. Hold up. See this right here? Watch. Boom. Where'd it go? There it is. Let's see. That'll separate this. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Now, okay, so it has its own color and it looks like it's a gray because see that tells us the color right there. I'm gonna click on this. Let's match it up. Go, but not direct. Let's see if it pops. Uh, oh, it's kind of popping just like that. We might need to leave it like that. Let's do this. Duplicate it. Do we need two or is one sufficient? Oh, that might be nice. Okay, so I got an idea. I'm gonna pull this over here for a hot second. Okay, let me readjust these guys. Let me show you something. Now, what you want to do, I want to move all of this so everything moves with me. You know, I move, it moves just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna move it down just a hair, just now, sometimes you have to go here and make this much bigger, and this lets you control the move a little better, okay? So two things I'm looking at. I'm looking at the space between here and here, the space between here and here, and that looks like we've gotten that pretty much together. I'm gonna shrink it back down so I can see a more cleaner version of it. Yep, that's it. Now I'm gonna grab this, and I'm gonna take this here and let that separate the top from the bottom. Okay, just like this separates that. Now let's make sure that we're synced up. So I'm going to drag it down. Now that, look at the right corner. See that purple dotted line? That line lets you know you're synced up. Let it go. This, oh, that's looking good. That's looking good. I think we have done a wonderful job on keeping a very basic template, okay, and creating our very own flyer that speaks for us. How you like that? Okay, now when you get done, you're gonna come here and we're gonna name this. Okay, this would be let's have a challenge, and I'm gonna put flyer with QR test copy. Boom, there we have it. We're gonna come here and we're going to save this in this basic format right here. We're going to save it. All right, you'll come here. I'm going to use the PNG, okay, because that gives it higher resolution. I'm going to click download, and it's going to save it. All right, give it a little time, let it save. Boom, it pops it up here. It's done with that, okay.